Okay, so today let's talk about how can we call external services or APIs directly from our AI agent. So sometimes a customer may ask some data for which your AI agent needs to call the external services or the APIs, right? So let's see how can we do that. So today we'll take an example where you will be passing one city name and your AI agent will call the API and get the population of that particular city, right? So for that, I'll be using this API Ninja's free APIs. So here is the link. I'll give this link in the description. You can just go to this website and browse through hundreds of free APIs which you can use for your practice. So for today, I'll be using this API, which is City API. You just need to pass the city name into this API, just like this, into the parameters, and it will give you the population, right? So this is the sample response, right? So here I have already created one Apex class which is calling this API and getting the population, right? So here is the API, here is the Apex class which I have created, city population services. This is again an invocable method, and I'm passing the list of city names here and getting the list of integer in which we have the population, right? Now, this API only accepts one city name as a parameter for now, right? So what I'll be doing is, but from AI agent we'll be passing a list of city names, right? Why? Because the Apex method is an invocable method, so that has to be a city list of string. So here I have created one HTTP method and creating one request variable set endpoint. Endpoint is nothing but the same endpoint which it has provided me, right? Now method is to be get set header. In the header I need to I need to pass the API key. Once you log in into this API Ninja's website, you will get an API key which is of course yours only. Now I'm just calling this API like this and getting the response into the results, and then I'm adding the city population into the populations list, right? So this is just a simple API which I'm calling from an Apex class and getting the population from the API, right? Now let's go to our agent builder. Let's go to the setup and search for Agentforce agents and open our agent. Open and builder. Okay, so if you want your agent to work on any specific task, first you need to create a topic, right? We all know that. So currently, this AI agent can only deliver you the batch mode, right? But let's create one more new topic. To create a new topic, you have to deactivate this AI agent first. And now let's create a new topic to get the uh, city population, right? So I'll not be adding this topic from asset library because I did not created it already. So I'll just click on new topic and let's describe what this topic has to do, right? So this topic is used to get the city population by passing uh, the city name, right? And city name is a required field, right? So this is how I have described this. Also, this is not a required text box. This is an optional text box. If you provide any prompt into this, the topic name, classification, description and instruction will be auto generated, right? So now if you see the name is city population lookup, again you can choose your own. This is just created by the Gen AI. Classification description is also auto created. If you want to change it, you can change it, right? But let's keep it as it is. This topic handles requests to retrieve the population of a city based on the provided city name. Scope is your job is only to retrieve and provide the population of a city when a city name is provided, right? And if you see the instructions, if the user provide a city name, use it to look up the population. If the city name is not provided, ask the user to specify the name, which means city name is required, right? Okay, now let's click on next. If you want to add some more instructions or delete these pre-populated instructions, you can do that. You can also edit these instructions. Right now, let's click on next. Uh, it is asking us to create one Apex action or add one Apex action, right? So for now, we do not have created any action. So let's finish it. Now, just a minute. Okay, so now that we have created one topic, we have to assign one action to this as well, right? So let's create one new action which will be an Apex action, and this action will be calling our Apex class, right? So let's go to the topic detail page and click on this topics actions tab. Click on new and create new action, right? Just a minute. The city population lookup, this topic, right? This topic section. Currently there is no any action. Let's create one new action which will be of type Apex. The category would be invocable method. The reference section is get city population, see, and click on next. So the action label is already populated. You just need to click on next. Agent action instructions, right? So let's see, this method is used to get the city population by providing the city name. City name is a required field. Okay. Do you want to show any custom loading text? Yes. Getting city name. What should be the instructions for the input? City name is a text input which is required, and let's say valid text input. Okay, and it's a required input. Instructions, the output is a number, let's say city population, which should be a valid number, and show this output on UI, right? So this is how we need to pass the instructions. Show in conversation, yes. It's coming in Chinese for now. Let's do this. So basically this is saying that it should be a text or HTML text, right? So let's finish this. Okay, so we have created one topic, assigned it to our agent, right? So the topic is city population lookup. So now whenever a customer is asking this AI agent that give me the population of Jaipur, right? So the Atlas reasoning engine will auto select the topic, this topic, city population lookup, based on its classification description, and will go to the actions and select one action which is appropriate to be answered, right? So right now we only have one action which is this get city population. This action is calling this this Apex class and passing the city name, whatever the city name is provided by the user, right? So once the city name is given, it will just call the API and get the population, right? So let's try to do this. Currently it is inactive, right? Now let me just go to hi, go to the conversation preview and let's see if it is working. What is the population of Jaipur, right? So based on this input, the Atlas reasoning engine will decide which topic to pick, and based on the topic, we can have multiple actions, and Atlas reasoning engine is responsible to select the appropriate action, right? So let's see what the answer is. How can I assist you today? Let's see what's wrong here. Off topic. Why off topic? city population, look up this topic handles to remove the population. Okay, so hi. Okay, user prompted what is the population of Jaipur, off topic, so it is going to the off topic. Let's ask it again, what is the population of Mumbai? Again it went to off topic. Okay, let me just refresh it. What is the population of Jaipur? Yes. It has picked this topic, instructions, off topic. Okay, so the problem here is this particular AI agent is not allowed to access this Apex class. So first we'll go to the user. The user is Einstein service agent. Let's go to the user and give the Apex class permission. User. The user is this. Give it the permission of Apex class using the permission set or using the profile as well, right? So I'm just using this permission set crazy cloud agent permission. So now let's go to the Apex class access, edit. Okay, so let's select city population service. Here is the class and save it. Now the AI agent have the permission to call that Apex class, right? So let's go to the agent builder again, refresh this. Okay, so whenever you create a topic, make sure before giving the prompts to the into the conversation preview, you are refreshing the preview, right? So I have refreshed it. Hi, what is the population of Jaipur? Analyzing your request just to confirm. Yes. It looks like there is an issue timing the population of data Jaipur. The system encountered unauthorized endpoint. Okay. So we just need to set this endpoint into the remote site settings as well. So go to the remote site setting, create a new remote site setting. Let's say API ninjas. Remote site URL is this and save. Okay, now let's go back and refresh this. Hi. What is the population of Jaipur? Yes, why? Okay, so now we have the population of Jaipur. So using this example, you also know now that how to debug this agent as well, right? So first we were not having the access, the AI agent was not having the access of the Apex class. Then the second issue was that we did not added this endpoint to the remote site settings, right? So now after doing both, we have the population of Jaipur now, right? So what it does is when you say when you send a prompt, when you give a prompt to this AI agent, it will select the topic, city population lookup, right? And then it will execute all the instructions and select one action to perform. Now the Apex class has been called and passed the city name, right? Pass the city names and got the population, right? So this is how it works. The output is this, right? You see, This is how it works. Let's say next time I'm not giving the complete prompt that what is the population of Mumbai. Let's ask it just Mumbai, and let's see if it is answering us. See, the population of Mumbai is approximately this. So this time, the at least reasoning engine knows that what is the intent of the user or what is the intent of the customer, right? That's why we do not need to give the complete prompt, right? So that is what context storing is, right? So the at least reasoning engine or the AI agent or agent force, right? So it stores the context of the conversation. So that's how or that's why they know that even after giving the shortest prompt, it knows that it is asking the user is asking for the population of Mumbai, right? Now let's see what is the difference between these two, right? So for this prompt, this is not going to call the API, right? This has the agent has the data of Mumbai as well as the data of Jaipur, right? So it has the capability to uh, understand the intent of the user, right? So it will understand and it will get the population of Mumbai and Jaipur from its memory and do the calculation. Let's see how we are getting the answer. See, the difference in population between Jaipur and Mumbai is approximately 20 million. So this is how it works, right? Okay, so now we know that how to call external services or APIs using our AI agent, right?